This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the God of Salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the God of...
Two pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are two separate relics. According to the contract, you can...
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take two relics at the same time.
This logic!
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed...
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her, even if it breaks the contract. I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay. That is to say, you consign yourself to
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. As punishment, I will
Huh? The truth?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be... I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for... But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven.
No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to—
As I said before, I only state the fact.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel fact. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, Salt and betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never— The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release. No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here. But they need not have done so. For how could a god—
This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. Indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to— Faith in a god who has already passed will do you— So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax. All right then. Now, treading old ground, one cannot help but be reminded of old—